What's good with y'all jits? Man, it's Deep Z White Fang and I'm in the building, man. I'm in a building, man. I said I'm in a building, man. Hey, man, y'all know what's going on. Got y'all with a spicy, controversial video for today, man. Playing the DLC, playing Diamond Vegeta for today. If you haven't seen the title already, you know the topic for today, man. The sad truth about Sparking Zero, man. Sad truth. But before we go ahead and get into it, just want to get this out of the way. Make sure you go ahead and you like, you know what I'm saying, you like the video if you did enjoy it when you get all the way through. If you want to be supportive and hit the like button right away, that's okay. You feel me? Do your big one. Make sure you subscribe too. I got a lot more content coming in the future, man. Sparking Zero, anime games, anime news, reactions, all that. Make sure you turn on that notification bell, give them hell. Make sure you don't miss nothing when it comes to your boy White Fang. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, man, just to get into this, man, I've been seeing a lot of cap, bro. A lot of delusional takes, a lot of yap sessions, bro. Just throughout the Sparking Zero community, dog. And that has a lot to do with the game itself. But I want to talk about this DLC first. DLC along with the patch. First, I'm gonna type the DLC. DLC was some hot ass. I ain't gonna lie. DLC was definitely a 3 out of 10. For y'all niggas who saying it's not, I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas, bro. No cap, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas is tripping if y'all think this DLC is anything above a 3 out of 10. First off, the Daima Goku that they gave us was basically just a costume preset, which the costume looks the exact same. Just gave him Ki Blast, same combo string. Just gave him Ki Blast for his base form. Super Saiyan form, I ain't gonna lie, they did they thing, which kind of makes the DLC score a bit better. They did their thing. Um, but for the most part, he played just like the first Daima Goku that we had before the game dropped the pre-order bonus. Not really that big of a deal. Super Saiyan Goku got some cool animations with his super though, and his ultimate is pretty decent. Vegeta, I ain't gonna lie. Hot take, bro. They ain't really do their big one with Vegeta, bro. Like his design and his model look good. His ultimate fire. But as far as his rush chains, bro, they literally gave him the same rush chains as the other Vegeta, which I guess makes sense. Not really. And they just mixed them a bit from his base form all the way to Super Saiyan 3. He basically got Ki Cannon, Rush Ki Wave, Flying Kicks, and Heavy Finish. That's really it. They couldn't get my boy no Rolling Hammer, no nothing. Like, and Rush Ki Wave is already trash in this game. We know that. Rush Ki Wave is doo doo. You feel me? So that shit trash. I don't even gotta talk about Pansy. It was cool to get a fodder character, but it's still Pansy. You feel me? It's still Pansy. Gloria was cool. I feel like that's like one of the really only cool things about him. But really, his rush chains just work like Cooler, and he got the same kind of meta as Cooler, but Cooler a better character. So, but for Gloria being a 4 DP, I guess it's cool. I mean, I don't know, but Pansy and things that I said, those points I mentioned for those characters, I guess, man. I don't know. To me, it felt very lackluster. Uh, like I said, Super Saiyan Goku, I think really where it shines, and then the model and transformation for Vegeta to Super Saiyan 3 is fire. And then Majin Ku, he literally has the same move set as Kid Buu. I'm talking about flying kicks, Ki Cannon into heavy finish. His animations just look different. He got different supers, but literally his rush string is exactly like Kid Buu. If you're a Kid Buu man, you know what I'm talking about. I even need to play him for like long to understand how his moveset works because I play Kid Buu. So his shit was easy. So it wasn't even all that new to me. He could heal, Kid Buu could heal. So I don't know. He really not all that interesting to me. And I never even cared about him in the anime. And then on top of that, we got Daima DLC for the first time, and we know Dragon Ball Daima is a new series. It's a brand new series in the Dragon Ball franchise. They go and explore a whole new location, and they didn't even give us no motherfucking, no motherfucking stage, no nothing. And there was different outfits that Goku and them boys wore while they was there. Like, I don't know, dog. They just did the bare minimum with this shit. As far as the patch, you niggas that's glazing the patch acting like this shit is the best shit since sliced bread and Bandai did they big one. Y'all niggas a big part of the problem, dog. No cap, y'all niggas is tripping, dog. What? They fixed shit that was supposed to already be in the base game? You know what I'm saying? Like, they fixed shit. But before I get into mechanics, bro, before I even get into that, bro, let's just talk about the content for a second, right? Because I've seen, and this not gonna be in my next video. You know, so I got a video coming. I'm gonna get more into that at the end. But I seen niggas saying like, yo, they already told y'all what y'all was getting with this DLC. Why y'all think y'all gonna get stages and why y'all think y'all gonna get this and y'all got what y'all paid for. They already told y'all what y'all was gonna get. Dog, stop this delusion, bro. Stop this me rotting, bro. I don't understand, bro. It's so like trendy to meat ride nowadays. I really don't understand that shit. It's so trendy to be different. Like I don't understand that shit, bro. Niggas is weird, bro. Dog, the reason we asking for stages because this game dropped with less stages than Tenkaichi 2. Fuck Tenkaichi 3. Tenkaichi 3 don't even need to be mentioned. Like that shit had hella stages. I think it had 23 stages. This game didn't even have a new stage with the first DLC pack. So we was praying and begging and sending feedback constantly before this shit even dropped. Like, yo, we need a new stage, bro. We need that shit, bro. We need that shit, bro. And they didn't deliver. And it's like they're not giving us they ain't giving us much during the in between time for like an update. So we hoping we get it for the DLC, which we really don't even have to. We shouldn't even have to pay for a stage, but the shit's so bad where niggas is like, fuck it. Like if I gotta pay for a new stage, bro, fuck it, I'll pay for the shit, bro. That's how bad it is. But we should have already had that shit base game. There's no way this is a sequel and this shit launch with fucking 12 stages, bro. And for all you delusional niggas and goofy niggas saying, bro, this not a sequel, bro, it's a reboot, bro. Bro, they literally showed Tenkaichi 3 gameplay before showing this reveal for Sparking Zero. Jun Furitani, y'all goat, not my goat. Jun Furitani, y'all goat, literally said out his mouth, yo, this is the next installment in the Tenkaichi franchise. Did you see that grab, by the way? This is the next installment in the Tenkaichi franchise. And the next installment in the series. So this is quite literally Tenkaichi 4. And it doesn't deliver on the content and mechanic. I'm gonna get into mechanics of the Tenkaichi series, bro. It just don't. But y'all niggas that say it do, bro, y'all niggas is delusional, bro. Like y'all niggas is coping. Y'all, bro, I don't understand. Maybe y'all never played Tenkaichi games, so that's probably why it don't matter to y'all. But for most people, bro, when this game was announced, they went and did research about Tenkaichi games that they never played it, and they was excited for this to be their first Tenkaichi game, bro. Or a lot of people that grew up on Tenkaichi wanted to come back to this and have a grand time. And like I said, I'm gonna get into mechanics, but a lot of stuff was missing as far as just even content, bro, and freedom of expression. No alternate colors, no customization options, which they promised, or they not promised, but they said we was gonna have. And the shit was bare bones as fuck. Like shit only for like 5 characters, and they 5 characters barely got anything. No fucking extra game modes. The story mode was very lackluster. The what ifs, like this shit's supposed to be a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie inspired type of game, and this shit don't even really got no Dragon Ball Super Broly stuff in it. Like this shit is a joke, bro. Like this, bro. I just gotta give y'all the truth, man. And a lot of people started going against the grain with this game because niggas woke up and smelled that Bandai Namco coffee, dog. Niggas was like, hey, hold on, this shit ain't here right. Nigga, I ordered chocolate macchiato. This fuck, this shit ain't even chocolate, nigga. This is vanilla. Like, niggas ain't get what the fuck they was promised. They ain't get a true sequel, man. Like, and on top of that, bro, they dropped the DLC and they didn't even add no alternate colors. They know niggas is gonna be playing these characters, so these characters gonna be running to each other online all the time. They didn't even add no alternate colors so people can differentiate each other when fighting. They don't get confused like for using the same character, bro. I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't understand you niggas that praise this shit. I really don't understand. I really don't get it. And there's no rewards for playing online, which people have been asking for something. Niggas don't care about a title, bro. Niggas don't care about a title, bro. Titles are so easily obtainable, and it's not even like worth grinding for. Like it's just like this shit has no replay value, and that's why the game is dying or dead. That's why the game fell off hard. But I don't care what nobody say. This shit sold well, but the current state of the game is, hey man, this shit in the casket, bro. If the casket is still open, you know what I'm saying? The shit is still open. Motherfuckers can be revived a little bit. They're not gonna do that. But I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. Hold on, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. You know, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. Stop playing. But just to get into the mechanics of this shit, right? So they dropped a patch alongside with the DLC. And for some reason, niggas tried to include that in the scoring of the DLC review. Like, they added a patch making the game. Bruh, the patch is free, my nigga. The patch is free, my nigga. It has nothing to do with the DLC, gang. That's how desperate niggas is. You know? Bro, the patch is free, bro. You niggas is crazy. Bro, the patch is free, bro. And a patch, the shit that they fixed, should have already been in the base game. And this shit they even fixed really a lot. You nerfed a few characters. You fixed the cost to get to another player as far as like dashing to them. And you fixed perception. Stuff that niggas have been asking for since day one. Stuff that if you just implemented the BT3 mechanics or just the Tenkaichi mechanics in general in a game, you wouldn't have niggas asking for this shit. You wouldn't even have had to do this in the first place. Niggas like, bro, you want that shit, go play Tenkaichi 3, bro. It's a reason why this game, bro, it's the reason why this shit is so fucking horrific to play. And it's not a skill issue, bro. It's the game's trying to play like Tenkaichi, but not delivering the other aspects that made Tenkaichi what Tenkaichi is. No counterplay to cheese. Like, the movement being stiff. Me feeling like I'm in quicksand when I'm in the stepping barrier and I got fucking cement blocks tied to my feet and I'm in the middle of the ocean. And I could barely move, bro. Like, just shit like that. Like I said, these niggas did the bare minimum, though, and niggas go crazy and niggas praise Bandai, so that's how they get y'all, bro. That's truly how they get y'all, bro. They do the bare minimum, and then niggas gonna start praising and make it seem like, but they fixing the game. The players are the reason why this game died, bro. No, nigga. Had they just implemented the stuff from the original games, if this a true sequel, how they say it is, the game wouldn't have had this problem in the first place. And then when they do start fixing shit and making it closer to the Tenkaichi games, y'all don't acknowledge that, though. Y'all try to say, well, this is a different game, so why they trying so hard to make it back to the original then? Why they adding stuff from the original games, the original series, implemented in this game? Because it worked better fundamentally, bro. Y'all niggas is just coping. Y'all niggas is coping. And there's a reason why they keep doing that. Because it makes the gameplay better. As you can see for niggas that's praising this shit. The shit should have been base game anyway. I'm not praising niggas for doing some shit that should have already been in the base game, which niggas paid $7 to $120 for, bro. You niggas is crazy. The patch is okay. It shouldn't even have even got to this point. I don't get it. Bro. And the shit is still missing a lot. We still don't have no key sickness. If you don't know what key sickness is, basically it's a mechanic that stops you from spamming Insta Spark, and then whenever you use Insta Spark, you charge key very slow. So you can't just use Insta Spark and then charge right back into sparking mode. It's just not gonna fly like that. It was in BT3. It's not in Sparking Zero. It's not in Sparking Zero. You didn't even have to increase the skill cost for sparking mode if they just did that. And in this game, you accumulate skill points so fast. Like, they didn't fix that shit. You get skill points so fast in this game that motherfuckers could just spam shit to get out of combos. And they wouldn't even have to do that if they just implemented something like Emergency Blaster Wave. Now you like, what is that? Bro, in Tenkaichi, basically, Emergency Blaster Wave kind of worked like revenge counter. If you was getting hit in the back, you basically blew your opponent off you, and it costs a little bit of your health. Now, I'm not saying they needed to do that. I'm not trying to have this play like Tenkaichi 3 exactly. I'm just trying to have it be an evolved version of it. If they wanted to take that aspect out and just use that, but like have revenge kind of work from behind, they could have did that. They still haven't done that, bro. That's a lot of shit missing, bro. And for you niggas that think that they finna fix this game or add content and stuff to this game, you niggas are lost, bro. They already confirmed. Like, if you go watch Nanogenics video, The Rise and Fall of Sparking Zero, he got a screenshot of like an interview from Jun Furutani, the producer of this game, where Jun Furutani basically said like Sparking Zero is like the future, like the start for future games in the Tenkaichi series. Like, this is the next installment of the Tenkaichi series, but it's also the foundation for future Tenkaichi games. So they already got in their head lined up like the next 1 or 2 games. So you probably like, what you mean, white fan? What you mean, white fan? The 1 or 2 games, bro? How do you, bro? I did some research, right? Bro. And I found out that the person that worked on Tenkaichi 3, the producer of Tenkaichi 3 and 2, I don't know about one. I got to do a little bit more research on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that right after this interview. If you caught that, you caught that. I did some research though. He worked on Tenkaichi 2 and 3. He was a producer, and I think he also worked on Raging Black. I don't know if he was a producer of that, but I for sure know he was a producer of 2 and 3. I thought that he was a part of the team making this game. I thought Jun Furutani was the executive producer. He had Dragon Ball game experience, and I thought they brought the other dude, Real Mito, to work on this game. That was his name. I don't know if I mentioned that before. His name was Real Mito, and he worked on the Tenkaichi. He was a producer of the other Tenkaichi games. I thought they brought him back, and made him like part of the team. Apparently not. I did some research, and the reason that I thought that because I think Dragon Ball Battle Hour 2023 or 2024, they had Real Mito there. And back then, when I seen that shit, I thought like, okay, he working on a game. But going back and rewatching it and doing my research, bro, this nigga ain't. For what I understand, he ain't had nothing to do with the game. When they did the introductions and shit, they was like, all he said was like, yo, they called me, told me they was making another Tenkaichi game, and I said, let's do it. And I just showed up here to support. I showed up to the panels to support. That's it. That's it. To me, that's like, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. You feel me? Like, I ain't really have no involvement with making this game, and that's probably the reason why it turned out how it turned out. Like, you didn't have the original dude on this shit, and you could see like in Tenkaichi, and if you go watch him talk about Tenkaichi, bro, the development during that time, bro, how much he loved that game and the development process for that game. He said they already knew they wanted to make a 1, 2, and a 3 in each year following. You feel me? Like, he already knew that. So that's probably the same shit with this game, bro. That's how I know they not finna fix the shit that's wrong with this game, bro. They're not doing it. They gonna fix some things here and there to keep y'all niggas satisfied. And that's y'all part of the reason, because y'all get satisfied for the bare minimum, and then they gonna just add a little bit more shit in the next game, and then by the third game, then you got a good game, or you got the game that you was promised originally. That's what you got. And you got a lot of niggas saying that it's the player base, bro. If the game just had the fucking mechanics that the other games had, this shit would not be in this state, bro. Like, niggas that say, oh, even if it had, niggas would, bro. Tenkaichi 2 and 3 offer way more counterplay. Go look at the competitive scene for that shit. Even Tenkaichi 2 and 3 had meta characters, bro. Meta characters still got dealt with by characters that wasn't meta in the competitive scene. And it had a lot more counterplay to fuck shit in this game. This game has no counterplay. It don't got no movement. I don't even want the movement to be the same as the other Tenkaichi games. Just make it better. Just make it better. Improve the shit. The movement for BT3 and BT2 is kind of crazy for some people. All you had to do is just improve it and make it a bit more fair. Not remove the shit completely. Like, in this game, just the moving this shit, it costs a resource to do anything. Like, this shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, bro. But yeah, man, they've been giving the bare bones, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. This just the sad truth about this shit, bro. That's just the sad truth about this shit, bro. We was promised something, we had hopes for something, and a lot of the player base just fell off because what we was promised we didn't get. And niggas is mad because we thinking that they gonna get this game support and put in love into it as they should, because it's one of the most beloved series out of all the Dragon Ball games, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that, bro. And niggas keep talking about, oh, it take time, dog. There's not adding that shit, bro. There's not adding that shit, bro. And the shit that y'all saying take time is shit that should have already been in the fucking base game, considering that this is a sequel, dog. You niggas is delusional with that shit. I don't understand that type of mindset of where y'all even coming from with that shit, bro. I really don't. Like, I really don't understand the logic behind that shit. Like, I don't know, but if y'all can elaborate, if you would disagree, you know what I'm saying? If you disagree with what I'm saying, you can elaborate, and you can, you know what I'm saying, debate with me, or just prove to me why that type of thinking is correct. Let me know down in the comments, or if you agree, let me know why you agree, man. Let me know your thought process behind this whole shit. It's been real. Y'all know what's the deal, man. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all know what's up with me, man. DBZ White fan. I got some more content coming for y'all boys. Next video is Sparking Zero Most Delusional Take. So y'all look forward to that. I'm be back real soon. It's been your boom. I'm out.